What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Crypto Brew Show, where we are drinking brews and talking about it. It is Wednesday, June 6th, 2018, and I am joined by some familiar faces and a new one. So let's get right to it. Angela out there in Spokane.
Hey Charlie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm living the dream.
All right. What are you drinking over there?
Today I have the Rainier Radler. For those of you who don't know, this is like the PBR of the PNW.
Heyo.
And it's for the days when the mountains are out and we finally hit 70 degrees.
There you go. 70 degrees sounds nice. Joseph, how you doing over there?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Crypto Crew Jew is always rocking it out. I'm drinking a Shannon Imperial Red right now, so
Heyo.
Yeah.
There you go. Did you change your t-shirt into a pillow over there?
yeah, it's a pillow. Well, actually, I just put the T-shirt over a pillow because I'm classy like that.
Oh, nice.
And my graphic in the background, I taped the front because I'm really smart.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah,
that's what we like. And Roan, who couldn't join us last week, is here this week out in the Ute.
The Ute. Just me, the polygamous, and this delicious beer from Squatters Craft Brew, Craft Beers. This is the Provo Girl Pilsner, the white girl with the booty.
What are you talking about? White girls don't have booties. Just kidding. Timothy, our new face for this week. Hopefully you could join us more than just this week. But how's it going over there, man?
Things are going well. Been very busy. I hope to join y'all some more. I am drinking a delicious Boddington Pub Ale tonight.
Ooh, fantastic. Nice. Alrighty. Well, that's our crew for tonight. Let's go ahead and jump over to our disclaimer and get this show on the road. The information provided on the show does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or any other sort of advice. Crypto Brew Show is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Conduct your own due diligence and consult your financial advisor before making any investment decisions. There we go. Say that 5 times fast. Hashtag NAFAMU, not a financial advisor, my own opinions. You'll hear that plenty on the show. So that's what that means. And of course, hashtag BYOB. We all did you? That is the question. Alrighty, moving on. State of the market. I believe Roan out there in the Ute would like to fill us in. What's going on in the market, Roan?
It looks familiar. We got Bitcoin, number one. Just floating along. It's been steady, 76.50 right now. Number two, Ethereum, $600. And number three, Ripple, 67 cents. The rundown. It's the same way it's looked for the past month.
True that. We got global market cap sitting at 345 billion, 24-hour volume of 15 billion, and BTC dominance a little bit down from last week at 37%. Let's go ahead and move on over to our gainers and losers. Jojo, what you got, man?
Holy crap, guys! Do you feel that? Something's on fire. And there's a lot of steam coming off of that blaze. We got Steam dollars rising up to the top with a 325% gain in the past 24 hours. Right behind that, we've got Litecoin Cash and BitRent. You know, paying rent with them biddies, right, Charlie?
Hey, yeah.
And then down below that, we've got one of our favorites there, Blue Zell, up 10.96 in the 24-hour. And following that, we have the losers. Dash, still making a dash to the bottom. It's been on there for about 3 or 4 weeks now.
Real quick, for anyone just listening and not actually watching, it's actually Coin Dash. Just wanted to keep not actually Dash, the big one.
Yeah, Coin Dash.
There you go.
My
And
bad.
Blue Zell is not a stripper.
True.
Fair enough.
I mean, maybe. You never know. Anyway, go ahead, Joseph.
True. And then below that, unfortunately, we've got one of my favorites, Aurora Dow.
Uh-oh.
It's a sad day for the Dow. It's down 10.34, not to be confused with the stock exchange Dow Jones. DAO, Aurora Dow is down.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty down about Aurora, Joseph. For you.
Hey, you just made a pun. Thanks, man.
I was helping you. I was trying to be like you. All right, let's moving on. We're heading over to the crypto heat map. Kind of like Rona said, just kind of chilling. We've kind of been the same the last month, just going sideways. Not much action. Hopefully, we'll get some soon. Speaking of action, what's happening in our market news? Headliners. Here we go. First headline: VanEck, SolidX join forces in new bid to launch Bitcoin ETF. Investment firm VanEck has partnered with financial services company SolidX in their latest attempt to launch the first Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, or ETF. That is pretty interesting there. Joe, since we were just talking, what do you think about that, man?
I guess just first off, just to kind of start a little banter, does everyone know what an ETF is?
Not if you don't.
No.
Not if you
But
don't.
yeah, I mean, as far as like an electronically traded fund, that's what it stands for. It's actually a fund that's based upon commodities, securities, bonds. Um, so what they're trying to do is they're basing this electronically traded fund, which is put out by the brokers, the major brokers like Schwab, E-Trade, things like that. They put these electronically traded funds out there, which have minimal to no commission charges on them, but they get to make management fees off of controlling the funds for you. So they're in essence taking your money, putting it into a blend of assets, and then controlling it from there. And that's what creates an electronically traded fund. What they're trying to do is they're trying to create this in essence with Bitcoin. So I think that's pretty fantastic. I know you guys are probably more familiar with the space than I am. I know there's a couple of other folks out there that are trying to do some ETFs with Bitcoins as well. Do you guys have any thoughts on what that's like in comparison to what Bitcoin futures was?
Timmy, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, Bitcoin futures is a little different from the ETF because you're basically betting on the future progress of the coin itself. The ETF is actually owning it and profiting on gains of value. There are a few different funds out there that are trying to get Bitcoin in it. Depending on what the government tries to do with trying to regulate this and keep everything kind of separate, it'll be yet to be seen. But if it does get put into these funds, it'll actually help out our cause and help mainstream make cryptocurrencies mainstream.
Yep, for sure. Angela, you got anything on the ETF?
I guess I have more of like a layman's way of describing it.
That's fine.
Also, a cake fan because I'm all about dessert. Like commission free, right? Or minimal. That's the frosting. You pull that back, you have the actual cake itself, and basically it mimics an index fund, but the actual ingredients of it are cryptocurrency. Like, who doesn't want that freaking cake? The solidarity of something similar to an index fund without the fees or commissions. Raise the MF roof, y'all.
Fair,
That's what I got.
Fair. Alrighty. Ron, I see you over there. What you got?
Yeah, man. Hey, so first of all, I got a new beer, Hefeweizen.
Nice.
Weizen. Listen to this. Listen.
Oh, me too, me
Hey,
too.
the chain reaction starts. Go back to Tim's camera. I just want to applaud Tim. Tim,
It's
your
there.
bet is made. Your bet is made.
Very nice.
all.
Very nice. I like it. I like it. Anyway, go ahead, Ron. Oh, that's it? Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, my lord. All that fuss. But anyway, yeah, real quick. I think ETFs are good. However, they have been tried quite a bit already. They've just been stymied by, regulations and stuff like that. People that want to break the law. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully this one can push through and do what they are trying to do. Let's go ahead and jump over to our next. Oh, Jojo, last thing.
I was just gonna say that this one seems like a solid bet.
Fair. I like it. We'll have to see. Alrighty, moving on. Next one. From CEX to DEX, centralized exchange to decentralized exchange, Monero Gateway opens on Waves. This is from the Monero Reddit. The gateway will enable Waves users to deposit, store, trade, and withdraw Monero from the Waves blockchain ecosystem. And I'm going to start with Roan on this one because I know you're a big proponent to not necessarily having to use Bitcoin to, buy any other cryptocurrency. And you're a big proponent of the BTC dominance going down. So what are your thoughts on that, man?
Yeah, so I actually don't know if Waves is, if they're trying to do like business, or I don't know exactly what they're trying to do. But, dude, the more that cryptocurrency becomes like where it's intertwined and where it works together, the better it is. I know OneChain is trying to make it to where you can use any currency on any blockchain, cross blockchain deal. And then Metronome, they're trying to be a cross blockchain currency. So, it's the future. What's cool about Monero is it's a solid coin. It's well known and it's secure. It works. It's anonymous. I think it's good news.
Yeah, for sure. And then for anyone that doesn't know, it actually says in the article, the big thing about Waves, the Waves platform, is it actually lets anyone create their own cryptocurrency. And I think it costs 1 Waves in order to create your own. Whereas like getting a cryptocurrency on Ethereum or Neo, you have to pay out the butt to get on there to create a cryptocurrency on their platform. But Waves makes it easy for anyone to create their own, to launch their own cryptographically secured blockchain. And it says businesses and individuals can build powerful, versatile applications. So they're trying to cater to everyone. Jojo?
Yeah, I think the cool thing about this is the fact that Monero is now becoming kind of a base currency in essence for tradability in a sense based through this platform. And then for those of you that don't know about Waves as well, Waves basically takes your funds from your tokens and coins and creates a residual coin or token on their actual database. So you can actually use and trade those within their decentralized exchange, like pretty much automatically, which allows for, I think they're talking like hundreds of transactions right now because of that system that they have, which is actually really awesome. The big thing that I noticed and like first thing that I thought about was you've got Monero hitting a full-fledged ecosystem that allows you to create cryptocurrencies. And a lot of cryptocurrencies are created to start businesses. So like, just to put it in essence for you guys, if Satoshi Nakamoto wanted to create a business and be completely decentralized and have no one know who he or the group is continually, this is something that they would use. So they could create a business without anyone knowing who they are. So like, say you've got a famous person like Zuckerberg out there in the Facebook world, you don't want everyone to like know who you are. You go through a channel like this, get your funding, build up your business, and then go from there. I think that's the biggest thing that stuck out to me about Monero, decentralized exchanges, and this massive ecosystem that Waves has.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll go to Angela and then Timmy. Angela, I'm actually curious because I know, again, you're new to the scene and you're new with us. I'm curious what questions you have about this headline.
I guess I maybe some of it has a lot to do with like my philosophical mindset or something. I might also like have a future hit on my head from the crypto community for saying this, but I just see a lot of layers of irony in this. Number one, governments and banks being opposed to it when they could easily use this as a way to fund their own agendas, and it not being tracked. And then, of course, the irony from our point of view, that's like, no, government and governments there's so much regulation. It's so crooked, but here's a way to do whatever you want. No one gets to know about it. Well, guess what? They're part of that community too. So I guess that's just where my brain goes with it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a question so much as it is like, am I the only one or?
No, that's perfect. That's perfect. I like it. Timmy, you got anything to say about this one?
Nothing to say about this one. I'm actually not too familiar with the Waves platform, so I can't gain any opinions on that. But I do like to see partnerships growing because, again, cryptos working with other cryptos makes it easier to exchange.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Alrighty. Good, good, good. Let's go ahead and move on. Our next one actually hits pretty close to home for Joe and Roan and I. Solely because we got into crypto probably late August, early September of last year. We really started getting into crypto anyway. And right around then, China was banning cryptocurrency. And here we are today where the who is it? I don't even want to try and say his name. I'm not even gonna try it. Anyway, the headline: China calls for lift on cryptocurrency ban after Xi.
I think it's Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping.
There you go. Blockchain speech. Expectations are growing that China will ease its cryptocurrency ban this week after his name, called blockchain part of the new industrial revolution. Let's start with Roan. Roan, what you got on that one?
Oh yeah, so it does hit close to home, man. I was so big on Neo, all those ICOs we were promised. But anyway, yeah, man, this is great for. I'm most excited about this because if China allows ICOs, cryptocurrency, whatever, I'm sure it'll be heavily regulated. If they allow it, then America has to be like, oh well, shit. That means we gotta let them do whatever they want, right? Because China's the bad uncle who doesn't let their kids do anything. But anyway, this is awesome, and I cannot wait for China to get back into the market because it's going to the moon.
Nice. All right, let's jump over to Timmy. Timmy, what you got on this one?
Well, this one it actually adds more fuel to the fire for our own government to see cryptocurrencies as a currency instead of an asset or a traded fund. If we are able to, or if China starts to trade in cryptocurrencies being used as a currency, it will force the rest of the world to start accepting cryptocurrencies as actual currency.
Very true. Very true. Who wants to go, Angela or Jojo? What you got? What you guys got on this?
Well, high fives to China for not being Kodak and actually being able to evolve with the times.
There you go. That's true.
To piggyback with Roan and Tim, I mean, they basically own us as a country. I mean, right?
I mean, we won't get into that. That's a whole nother topic.
I mean, aside from like we get everything from there, so they're like controlling all of our goods. They control our commerce as well as our debt. Yeah, we're right behind them. That's all I got on that.
How about you, Joe?
Yeah, no, I completely agree with Angela on that one. The fact that China's finally, putting things in and joining up the march. I'm excited, like Roan said, to the moon because that's a massive, massive market. And Angela's completely right. They do hold a lot of the commodities that we use every day. So once they get into it, and just think about the logistics side when the tariffs go through and China starts charging the United States in Bitcoin instead of fiat currency. That would be pretty amazing, right? That would force the U.S.'s hand.
That would be interesting. That would be interesting for sure. Nice. All right. Yeah. I mean, again.
Wait.
Rowan, go for it.
So I forgot it, man. That whole debt thing, I forgot about that. But I think it would behoove us to get China to buy some Howie coin. Huh? Think we could trick them into that?
Oh, look at you. I see you over there. I like it. But yeah, I mean, again, it's nice to see, like I mentioned in the beginning, right when we got in, we started delving deep into crypto. China was all about the ban, the ban hammer. I like the regulate, not ban, says local paper there. But it's nice to see that their hand is being forced, and they have to. I mean, they gotta jump in too. They can't just sit on the sidelines and lose all this money. There's way too much opportunity in cryptocurrency for them to sit on the sidelines, and we're seeing that right now with them wanting to jump in. So that is that. Let's go ahead and move on over to our last headline of the day. Visa card network goes down. P.S. Bitcoin's network never has. Apparently, Visa's Visa in the UK temporarily went down in parts of Europe, and holy moly, crypto Twitterverse had a field day with this one, obviously. But I guess our question is, I mean, what are your thoughts on just cryptocurrency Visa, the battle there, and just the fact that at this point, Bitcoin, has been has more uptime than Visa. Hey, what's up, Jojo? What do you got?
Yeah, I think the major thing here is the reason that a lot of people haven't adopted blockchain technology as a main form of payment yet is because of transactions. Where Visa can do something like 24,000 transactions a second, where some of these other coins and transaction places can only do like 100 or so at tops.
Even the top two are like 1 to 10.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like once that starts to beef up, and I know we've been doing a lot of research on some of the top hitters, and they've got some pretty good comments out there thinking that they're going to be able to beef up those transaction times and all that. But as soon as that happens, this right here is not going to become an issue, because they're absolutely right. Bitcoin's network has a 99.99% stay uptime, exactly. And I think that's just the major thing there. It's not centralized, so it's not going to fail. As soon as those transactions beef up, Visa, you better get on your game.
Timmy, what you got?
Well, Joe put it very well. Put it together very well. Visa. We could hope that Visa gets their act together and starts letting us use our cryptocurrencies with a Visa logo, so that way we can have better access to our cryptocurrencies to spend. That's kind of what everybody's kind of hoping with these cards that are starting to come out. Visa going down, it says exactly what Joe said. They're centralized. They have a network where the cryptocurrencies are dealing with a much larger network, where if one part of the network actually goes down, it continues running. So it is a lot more reliable.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's funny you mentioned that card thing. It's only because we had our BitPay. We talked a little bit about BitPay, and it actually uses Visa as a whatchamacallit, intermediary. So and you could load your Bitcoin on that. Watch last week's episode if you want to know more about BitPay. But Roan, actually, yeah, show me that, Roan, real quick. There it is. See, BitPay.
That's cool. That's cool, right? But then you do that, and it's like, oh shit. Currently, this is the only way for us to do it right now.
Yep. So. Yeah, and again, that will change. That will change. Yeah. Sooner or later, that will change. Angela, what you got on Visa going down?
I have 2 words for you, Charlie. Reading that headline again: Visa card network goes down. Bitcoin's network never has. Just saying.
Hashtag just saying. Nice. All right, well, that's our headlines for this week. Let's go ahead and jump into our beer of the week. That is gonna be Boddington's, and I know Timmy's got something to say about Boddington's.
Boddington's is a beer that is brewed in England by Boddington's. This beer is a 3.19 on the BA score. It has actually it's a delicious beer. It starts off real smooth. It has a whole bunch of different flavors in it, between honey, between wheat and malt, and it hits you at the end with a little bit of a bite. Leaves your drinking experience very fulfilled. Wouldn't be able to drink a 6-pack of these down like I could a normal Pilsner or lager would, but very enjoyable for the 1 or 2 cans of ale. Boddington's.
I'll
Nice.
take those 6 beers, man. Challenge accepted.
You're always up
Do
for a
it.
challenge, aren't you, Joseph?
Hey, go. If you lose next week on the
Oh
challenge of
God,
the week,
here we go.
you gotta down 6 of them.
Within the episode.
Challenge
within the,
accepted.
within the episode. Let's set it. Let's set it. Alrighty, moving on. We have our hop sheets. A little research goes a long way. And I know Joe likes to talk about our hop sheets, don't you, Joseph?
Oh yeah. Our hop sheets are pretty awesome. These are a way for our entire team to kind of look at a coin and just to see the viability of it. We look at token metrics, we look at the team, we read the white papers, and this is kind of the culmination of all of our thoughts and opinions put on paper. What we do with that as well is we also pitch a different beer of the week on there for that hop sheet. Actually, not beer of the week, but just the beer on the hop sheet, just to give you a little bit more information on it. And cool things are happening about this. We may be launching some hop sheet episodes for you guys here in the future. So go ahead and subscribe to our page, like, share. Only good things are to come, guys.
Yeah, hop sheets. Let's go. All right, moving on. Distilled thoughts. Hashtag anathema. This week we got a pretty cool distilled thoughts. We've had a lot of viewers actually try and watch the show and kind of wonder, hey guys, I watched the show, but I don't know what the heck you guys are talking about. Well, our distilled thoughts this week actually kind of goes with that. Netflix, the original series Explained on Netflix, just released their cryptocurrency episode. It's 15 minutes, and it actually explains crypto fairly well. If you're new to crypto, I would definitely suggest checking it out. It's pretty cool. Have you guys given it a watch, Angela?
I haven't had a chance, but I'll say this. All the newer newbies. Back in my day, we walked 4 miles in the snow. Okay, you got Netflix. That's all I gotta say.
Uphill both ways.
Both ways. I want you to tell me everything about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Jojo, I know you had a chance to watch it, didn't you?
Yeah, I actually watched it a little earlier before we started the show. I think it's actually really cool. Since it's hit Netflix, it's hit popularity, which is also a good thing right off the bat. Second thing is Christian Slater is actually the narrative for this, which I think is pretty awesome. If we got any Mr. Robot fans in the audience, and then also I think it just gives you a pretty good idea and a good census of where blockchain is, how that's coming to be. And I think it's pretty cool. This like tagline, the opening of it, where it just got the picture of Explain and this guy with like Bitcoin eyes, kind of freaks me out. I'm getting like a total Sin City vibe out of it, though. Anyone feeling the same thing?
No, I feel you. Timmy, what you think about the new Netflix or not even series, just the show? Tim? Hello? Uh-oh. There's 2 of them. Ah, he's gone.
Oh, no. There's 2 of me on there.
Go ahead.
Where were we?
What did you think about the Netflix original Explained cryptocurrency episode?
I think they explained the cryptocurrencies very well. They did kind of throw in some of the establishment's views on cryptocurrency and what they're trying to how they try to put a bad light on it. Yes, there was the Silk Road, and cryptos were used to purchase illicit items, but the U.S. dollar has done the same and done even worse by our own government even. So, just when you do watch it, keep an open mind on it, and it is not solely used for those purposes. It is used. In fact, we bought beer with it a couple weeks ago, right, Charlie?
Yep, with our
So-
BitPay card. But no, you're absolutely right. In the end, I mean, they do paint a little bit of a negative light in certain areas. Sure, it was used for drugs on Silk Road at one point in time, but that is not at all what it's used for nowadays. And I'm sure there's numbers out there that it is, probably less than 1% of all Bitcoin transactions are used for that kind of stuff. And honestly, it's easier to use cash to buy drugs. Let's be honest here. Bitcoin is not anonymous. This says that a whole bunch of times in the show. It's not anonymous. It's a public ledger. There's actually a graphic here that I could show you guys of the blockchain process. I mean, take a look. Watch the show, definitely. But I mean, it's a public ledger. It's a public distributed ledger. You can go back and see the very first transaction of Bitcoin that ever happened back in 2009 and trace it all the way to wherever it's gone today. Now, you don't necessarily know who was behind that transaction, but it's visible. You can see where that Bitcoin's going. So, I mean, it's not anonymous in that sense. And again, governments are coming out with ways to track who owns what wallet and all that stuff. So, I mean, when they try to say, "Oh, it's anonymous, it's secretive, it's for bad stuff," I mean, that's not true anymore. It's
propaganda.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Roan,
which is
oh, go ahead, Angela.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
I mean, it is propaganda. I don't know. It has negative connotations, and the whole, even the headline says this anonymous currency. There is nothing anonymous about it. Like, I don't know. That show kind of pisses me off. It's especially if you're totally new to crypto and you want to know about it and you watch that, you're gonna come away with an unclean view of Bitcoin and of cryptocurrency.
Well, that's what we're for.
Would you say this, Roan? Fairly, that show left everything unexplained.
God damn it,
Very clever. I concur.
I mean, again, I think I think they explained it just the basic level. At the basic level,
Just the tip.
they explained just.
That's a dirty tip. It's a dirty tip. It's not even a clean tip.
Oh, lordy. And Angela, you were gonna say something.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that it sounds perfect for me and my ADHD. I just need to know when to walk away from the television. It sounds like towards the end. I think that's pretty much 80% of America. So it might not be a bad idea to check it out.
Hey, there you go. And like I said, it's only 15 minutes. Give it a watch. Again, if you don't know anything about cryptocurrency at all, it's not a bad thing to watch. But again, like I forget who said it, either Roan, I don't know who said it. But keep an open mind. Cryptocurrency is not a bad thing. It's a revolution in the finance industry, and even more so than that. So definitely give it a go. We're gonna go ahead and head over to our question of the week. And actually, let's head over to what was that?
Hold on, we got a special feature. We got on now.
I forgot. Let's do yeah.
This crap ass Netflix explained thing inspired us all to share with you what is cryptocurrency, what is a blockchain, right? So we're going to do a 4-part series starting next week. Each little segment will be about 10 minutes or so, but all we're going to do is explain for the beginner who knows nothing about cryptocurrency. We're going to tell you what it's all about, the technology behind it, and what it could mean for the future. So stay tuned. We got 4 weeks with the segments that are going to teach you all you need to know.
And then for all you guys out there, go ahead and like and subscribe. And then also, throw some comments down below. Because if you've got something that you want to know about, maybe we'll pitch it in an episode.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. And again, that'll help you guys learn just a little bit more. I mean, that's what we're all here, right? All right, my bad. Question of the week. Question of last week, actually. We'll jump right into that. The last week's question was, what will the 7-day percentage for Bitcoin be next week? Angela was sitting over there. She said it was going to be flat. Jojo was at negative 1.71%. Joey, who's not here this week, said it was going to be down 1.17%. And I had a little bit more faith at 3.5%. Who is the winner? Oh, there it is. 7-day percentage.
Nicely done.
Man, how close were we? I mean me. Man, 3.6%. You know what?
Hashtag Nafamu.
I did. 100% hashtag Nafamu. I'm just a regular guy sitting here praying for some biddies. So cheers to you guys, winners, because I know y'all believe in this guy right here. So there you go, winner of the virtual brew and the real brew. Thank you very much. Alrighty, let's head over to our real next week question here. What will the BTC dominance be at next week at this time? It was right under 38%, I believe, at the start of the show. Let's see. Angela, what do you think that Bitcoin dominance will be at next week?
I'm starting to think you're picking on me.
We can wait. You know what? Let's go. Let's throw Tim under the bus this week. Tim,
let's do it. It's his first.
What do you think Bitcoin dominance is going to be next week?
Because I like to fight the big guys. I hope Bitcoin loses a little bit of dominance. You said it was at what, 30%?
It was at it was right under 38%, like 37 something.
I'll go down to 35%.
Okay, all right, 35 even.
35 even.
All right, heard that. Rowan, what you got?
Give me 36.7, Drew.
All right. And Jojo, what are you thinking?
I think with the market news and a lot of BTC in the headlines, I think it's actually going to make a little bit of a resurgence. Not so much, though, but I think it's going to be like 38.15, holding pretty close to what it is now.
Heard that. Angela, back to you.
All right. I know. You know me. I'm the Price is Right gal. I'm gonna Price is Right Joe, and I'm saying 38 flat.
All right, that's fair. However, unfortunately for you, this one isn't gonna be.
Did he say 2?
Huh?
Did he say 38 too?
Jojo, what'd you say?
I said 38.15.
There you go. And Angela, you said?
I'm gonna go 38 too.
Heard. And you know what? I'm feeling BTC, the dragon, the honey badger, is gonna make a run here pretty soon. So let's just go a solid 39.13%. Let's go. This guy. All right. Anyway, that is our question of the week. Let us know your answer in the comments down below, and let's see who wins that virtual brew next week. And honestly, I mean, that's about it, guys, for our show this week. It has been a pleasure. We got some last words for you, and we will start with Angela. What you got to say?
I gotta say, go forth and conquer, live long and prosper.
There we go. Where's your brew? Because you got to cheers, everybody. Let's go. Come on. Hey. Jojo. I can't.
Stay bold.
Oh, there you go.
And keep them cold, guys. Cheers.
Nice. Thank you, Jojo. And Ron, what we got, man?
Yeah, so hey, about the beginner Bitcoin series, we're going to have Grandma on to answer Grandma's questions about what is Bitcoin, what is cryptocurrency. It's going to be fun. Wait till you meet Grandma. She's a crazy lady. All right, guys, take care. Hodl those sacks.
Oh, Lord. News to me. Timmy, any last thoughts? Any last words?
Last words. Here's to more commas. We're all going to grow a little richer, whether financially or just by knowing each other. We're growing richer.
There we go. There we go. Alrighty, guys. That is the Crypto Brew Show. Make sure you like and subscribe below for more show. And let's keep this going here. It has been a pleasure. And I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to change it up just a slight tad here. Guys, we talk a lot about crypto here. And you know what? Go out there. Hashtag DYOR. Do a little research. Doesn't it make sense? Hashtag NAFAMU. But go out there. There's a lot of money to be made in crypto. And I'll tell you what. Keep watching. We'll keep filling you in. Tell you what. We'll see you next time. This is the Crypto Brew Show. Signing out. Cheers.